From humble beginnings in Connecticut and Jamaica to becoming an Emmy-winning icon, Sheryl Lee Ralph's story is the ultimate Hollywood triumph that proves dreams really do come true. With a net worth of $5 million and accolades like a Primetime Emmy for Outstanding Supporting Actress, Sheryl stands as a beacon of resilience in the entertainment world. But what secrets lie behind her lavish lifestyle, from sprawling estates to a family that keeps her grounded? Stick around as we dive into the opulent world of Sheryl Lee Ralph in 2026. You won't believe how far she's come. Early life and challenges. Sheryl Lee Ralph's journey began on December 30th, 1956 in Waterbury, Connecticut, where she entered the world as the daughter of Stanley Ralph, an African-American college professor, and Ivy Ralph, a Jamaican fashion designer renowned for creating the Kariba suit. Growing up in a blended cultural environment, Sheryl split her childhood between the vibrant streets of Mandeville, Jamaica, and the suburban life of Long Island, New York. This transatlantic upbringing exposed her to diverse influences. The rhythmic beats of Jamaican culture contrasted with the structured American education system, shaping her into a multifaceted individual early on. Her family wasn't wealthy. They lived modestly, emphasizing education and hard work over material luxuries. Stanley's role as an educator instilled in Sheryl a deep respect for knowledge, while Ivy's creative spirit sparked her interest in the arts. Family played a pivotal role in building Sheryl's foundation. Her mother, Ivy, taught her the value of perseverance and cultural pride, often sharing stories of Jamaican heritage that emphasized strength in the face of adversity. "My mother showed me how to turn passion into purpose," Sheryl has reflected, crediting Ivy for encouraging her to embrace her identity unapologetically. Meanwhile, her father, Stanley, modeled intellectual rigor, pushing her to excel academically. Sheryl also has a younger brother, Michael Ralph, who later became an actor and comedian, creating a sibling bond rooted in shared artistic aspirations. This familial support was crucial during her formative years, providing a safety net amid societal challenges. Yet, Sheryl's early life wasn't without hurdles. As a young black woman navigating predominantly white spaces in America, she faced subtle and overt discrimination. In high school at Uniondale High School in New York, where she graduated in 1972, Sheryl encountered bullying from peers who mocked her Jamaican accent and cultural differences. These experiences built her resilience, but also left emotional scars. "I learned to stand tall when others tried to push me down," she once shared. Another significant challenge came during her college years at Rutgers University. Initially pursuing medicine, Sheryl dealt with the grueling demands of pre-med courses, including dissecting cadavers, which tested her limits. Financial strains added pressure. As the first in her family to attend such a prestigious institution, she juggled scholarships and part-time jobs. At just 19, she became the youngest woman to graduate from Rutgers, but the path was fraught with self-doubt and exhaustion. One poignant story of overcoming adversity was her participation in the American College Theater Festival. Facing skepticism from judges who underestimated her talent due to her youth and background, Sheryl won the Irene Ryan Acting Scholarship, a turning point that shifted her from medicine to performing arts. This victory wasn't just academic. It symbolized breaking barriers in an industry often unwelcoming to women of color. These early struggles forged Sheryl's unyielding spirit, teaching her that success demands grit. As we transition from her foundational years, it's clear these experiences laid the groundwork for a stellar career that would catapult her to fame. Career journey. Sheryl Lee Ralph's professional ascent kicked off in the late 1970s, marking the beginning of a decades-long odyssey in entertainment. Fresh out of Rutgers, she landed her feature film debut in 1977's A Piece of the Action, directed by Sidney Poitier, where she played a small but memorable role opposite the legend himself. This opportunity, at just 20 years old, introduced her to Hollywood's inner workings and fueled her ambition. "It was my first taste of the big screen, and I was hooked," Sheryl recalled. She followed this with guest spots on iconic TV shows like Good Times, Wonder Woman, and The Jeffersons, honing her craft in episodic television while building a network in Los Angeles. The 1980s brought her breakthrough on Broadway. In 1981, Sheryl originated the role of Dina Jones in the musical Dreamgirls, a production that became a cultural phenomenon. Her powerful vocals and stage presence earned her a Tony Award nomination for Best Actress in a musical, thrusting her into the spotlight. Dreamgirls wasn't just a show, it was a revolution for black performers, she noted. The role showcased her singing talent, leading to her debut album In the Evening in 1984, which featured the hit title Track, peaking on the Billboard charts. This era solidified her as a triple threat, actress, singer, and dancer, and opened doors to more theater work, including Thoroughly Modern Millie later on. Transitioning smoothly into television, the 1990s saw Sheryl's star rise further. She starred in the sitcom It's a Living in the early 80s, but her defining TV role came as Dee Mitchell in Moshe from 1996 to 2001. Playing the stepmother to Brandy Norwood's character, Sheryl brought depth and humor, making the show a staple for black audiences. Moshe allowed me to portray family dynamics authentically, she said. This period also included voice work and films like Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit, in 1993, where she shared scenes with Whoopi Goldberg, adding to her versatility. The 2000s and 2010s expanded her repertoire. Sheryl appeared in series like Instant Mom from 2013 to 2015, playing a glamorous grandmother, and lent her voice to animated projects. Her activism intertwined with her career. Founding the Diva Foundation in 1990 to combat HIV/AIDS, she produced and starred in awareness campaigns, earning humanitarian awards. A key milestone was her role in the Broadway revival of Thoroughly Modern Millie in 2002, garnering critical acclaim. By the 2020s, Sheryl hit new heights with Abbott Elementary, starting in 2021. As Barbara Howard, the no-nonsense kindergarten teacher, she won the Primetime Emmy for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a comedy series in 2022, the second black woman to do so. This role reminded the world I'm still here and thriving, she beamed during her acceptance speech. The show earned her multiple nominations and boosted her visibility. In 2025, she received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, honoring nearly 50 years in the industry. Looking at 2026, Sheryl's momentum continues. She's set to star in the TV series Imperfect Women, a post-production project exploring complex female dynamics, and the short film Church Hat as a commanding mother figure. Additionally, she'll voice Ms. Blinker in the animated Cars Lightning Racers, tapping into family-friendly entertainment. Her net worth of $5 million reflects earnings from acting residuals, producing, and endorsements. These achievements not only highlight her talent but also her advocacy, like her ongoing work with the Diva Foundation, which hosted star-studded events in 2025. As we move from her professional triumphs, let's explore how this success translates into her luxurious current lifestyle and assets. Real estates. The Beverly Hills masterpiece, $3,850,000. Nestled in the heart of Beverly Hills, California, this estate serves as Sheryl's primary residence, a sanctuary where Hollywood glamour meets personal tranquility. Acquired in the early 2020s, it embodies her status as an entertainment icon with interiors that prioritize open spaces and functionality. The grand entryway leads into a vast living area, ideal for hosting intimate dinners or unwinding after long filming days on Abbott Elementary. High ceilings amplify the sense of freedom, while custom-built shelving displays mementos from her Emmy win and Broadway days. Moving deeper, the kitchen stands out as a culinary haven equipped with professional-grade appliances that make meal prep a joy. Perfect for Sheryl's love of Jamaican-inspired cooking passed down from her mother. Adjacent is a cozy breakfast nook where she starts her mornings with fresh juices and scripts. The family room, with its plush seating arrangements, fosters bonding during visits from her children, featuring built-in entertainment systems for movie nights. Upstairs, the master suite offers a private retreat, complete with a spa-like bathroom boasting dual vanities and a soaking tub for rejuvenating soaks. Guest quarters provide ample space for visitors, each with ensuite facilities ensuring privacy. A dedicated home office, lined with inspirational artwork, allows Sheryl to manage her Diva Foundation work efficiently. The lower level houses a fitness area with state-of-the-art equipment, supporting her commitment to health as she thrives in her 60s. Stepping outside, the outdoor pool area invites relaxation, surrounded by loungers for sun-soaked afternoons or evening swims under the stars. This property isn't just a home, it's a reflection of Sheryl's achieved dreams, seamlessly blending luxury with everyday livability. As we shift from this pinnacle of opulence, her next property offers a slightly more subdued, yet equally impressive escape in a neighboring enclave. The Calabasas Estate, $2,100,000. In the exclusive hills of Calabasas, California, Sheryl's estate provides a peaceful counterpoint to her Beverly Hills hub, purchased in 2018 as a weekend getaway. This home emphasizes warmth and connectivity, with interiors crafted for both solitude and social gatherings. The main living space flows effortlessly, featuring a great room that combines lounging and dining areas, ideal for casual family meals or reading scripts by the fireside. The gourmet kitchen, with its expansive island and top-tier ovens, caters to Sheryl's hosting style, allowing her to prepare feasts for loved ones. A separate pantry keeps everything organized, enhancing the flow during busy days. The den serves as a creative nook, outfitted with comfortable armchairs and a writing desk where she pens ideas for her activism projects. Bedrooms throughout offer serene escapes, with the primary one including a sitting area for quiet reflection. Downstairs, a media room equipped with surround sound systems turns movie watching into an immersive experience, perfect for reviewing her latest roles. The property's layout ensures smooth transitions between rooms, fostering a sense of harmony. Outdoors, the pool area beckons with its refreshing waters, complemented by shaded patios for alfresco dining or simply enjoying the breeze. This Calabasas gem highlights Sheryl's appreciation for balanced living, bridging her professional demands with personal recharge. Now, let's venture across the ocean to her most culturally rooted property, a testament to her heritage. The Jamaican Villa, $1,600,000. Overlooking the turquoise waters of Mandeville, Jamaica, Sheryl's villa honors her roots, bought in the mid-2000s as a nod to her childhood spent shuttling between islands and the U.S. This home focuses on tropical elegance, with interiors that blend modern amenities and island charm. The open-plan living and dining area creates a welcoming vibe, suitable for large family reunions or quiet evenings reminiscing about her early struggles. The kitchen, designed for communal cooking, includes high-end ranges and plenty of counter space, evoking memories of her mother's fashion-filled home. A sunlit atrium adds natural light, making the space feel alive and connected to nature. The master retreat features a balcony-accessible bedroom, providing views that inspire daily gratitude. Secondary bedrooms are thoughtfully arranged for guests, each with direct access to shared lounges. Throughout, the design promotes airflow and comfort in the warm climate. The outdoor pool, a centerpiece, offers a cool respite with adjacent seating for poolside chats or stargazing. This Jamaican haven encapsulates Sheryl's journey full circle, from modest beginnings to global success. With these properties showcasing her refined lifestyle, it's evident how her assets mirror her accomplishments. Turning now to her wheels, Sheryl's car collection adds a layer of excitement to her daily routine. Car collection, Sheryl Lee Ralph's affinity for fine automobiles tells a story of evolution, from practical choices in her early career to symbols of triumph in 2026. Her collection, though selective, features vehicles that blend performance, luxury, and sentiment, each acquired at pivotal moments. Starting with her priciest ride, these cars aren't just modes of transport, they're chapters in her narrative of perseverance. Her crown jewel is a Bentley Bentayga, valued at $500,000, which she splurged on after her 2022 Emmy win. This majestic SUV became her go-to for red carpet arrivals, gliding through Los Angeles traffic with effortless grace. "It feels like floating on a cloud," Sheryl once quipped, recalling how it carried her to the Hollywood Walk of Fame ceremony in 2025. The smooth ride reminds her of overcoming early rejections, turning heads wherever she goes. Whether heading to Abbott Elementary sets or philanthropy events, this car embodies the pinnacle of her achievements, a reward for decades of dedication. It represents the freedom she earned after years of grinding in an industry that often overlooked her talents, allowing her to arrive in style at high-profile gatherings like the Golden Globes or vow renewals. Next in line is her Lamborghini Urus, priced at $200,000, a bold addition from 2020 that injected adventure into her life. Sheryl picked it up during a reflective phase, post-divorce and amid career resurgence. It quickly became her escape vehicle for coastal drives, where the powerful engine matched her inner drive. One memorable trip was to visit family in Philadelphia, blending speed with heartfelt reunions. "This one keeps me feeling young and unstoppable," she shared, linking it to her Jamaican roots' spirited energy. "It's not about racing, it's about the thrill of progress, much like her shift from Broadway to TV stardom. The Urus has been her companion on spontaneous getaways, helping her recharge between intense filming schedules and activism commitments." Rounding out the trio is her Mercedes S-Class at $100,000, a reliable companion since the mid-2000s. This was her first luxury purchase after Moshe residuals stabilized her finances, symbolizing stability amid Hollywood's uncertainties. Sheryl often uses it for everyday errands, like picking up scripts or attending Diva Foundation meetings. A standout moment was driving it to her son's wedding in Jamaica in 2024, navigating winding roads with poise. "It's my steady partner through life's twists," she noted, appreciating how it parallels her blended family dynamics. This car, in particular, holds sentimental value as it was a deal she scored affordably, reminding her of smart decisions that paved the way for greater indulgences. These vehicles weave into Sheryl's tapestry, each mile a testament to her growth. From the Bentayga's opulence to the Mercedes' practicality, her collection mirrors a life built on resilience and joy. As we pivot from her material treasures, her personal life reveals the heart behind the headlines. Personal life. Sheryl Lee Ralph's personal world adds profound layers to her public image, showcasing a Sheryl Lee Ralph's personal world adds profound layers to her public image, showcasing a woman deeply committed to love, family, and community. Married to Pennsylvania State Senator Vincent Hughes since 2005, their union is a modern love story marked by mutual respect and independence. They met through a mutual friend in 2001, shortly after Sheryl's divorce from her first husband, Eric Maurice, with whom she shares 2 children. Vincent and Sheryl's wedding was an intimate affair in Los Angeles, celebrating their blended paths. Notably, they've maintained separate residences, Sheryl in California for her career, Vincent in Philadelphia for his political duties, meeting every 2 weeks. "He has his life, I have mine, and together we thrive," Sheryl explained in a 2025 interview, emphasizing how this arrangement prevents resentment and preserves individuality after nearly 2 decades. This non-traditional setup allows them to support each other's ambitions without compromise, with Sheryl thriving in Hollywood and Vincent serving his constituents. In 2025, they renewed their vows in a spectacular ceremony on the iconic Rocky Steps at the Philadelphia Museum of Art, where Sheryl wore an 80-foot shawl, embracing the drama she adores. The event, attended by close family and friends, symbolized their enduring bond and ability to blend their worlds, her entertainment flair with his political poise. It was a celebration of love that defies norms, inspiring many couples facing similar long-distance challenges. Sheryl has often shared how their bi-weekly reunions keep the spark alive, turning absences into anticipation and strengthening their emotional connection. Family remains her unwavering anchor, from her first marriage to Eric Morris, which ended amicably in 2001. After a decade, Sheryl has son Etienne Maurice, born in 1992, who has followed in her footsteps as an actor and producer, and daughter Ivy Victoria Maurice, known as Coco, born in 1995, a talented stylist who frequently curates her mother's stunning red carpet ensembles. Key milestones include Etienne's picturesque wedding in Jamaica in 2024, where Sheryl braved Hurricane Beryl to witness her son's joy, turning a potential disaster into a testament of family resilience. "My children are my greatest fortune," she frequently affirms, noting how they keep her grounded amid the glitz of fame. Blended with Vincent's 2 children from his previous marriage, their expanded family of 4 kids creates a harmonious unit, united through shared holidays, vacations, and mutual encouragement. Sheryl delights in how her kids sometimes treat her like her Abbott Elementary character, Barbara Howard, seeking advice as if she were their real teacher. Controversies in Sheryl's life have been few, and handled with grace. Public curiosity peaked around their living arrangement, leading to scrutiny in 2025 media coverage, but Sheryl addressed it openly, stating it fosters happiness and independence. "We've turned criticism into conversation," she responded thoughtfully, refusing to apologize for what works for them. Another instance involved backlash in 2023 for her candid remarks on Hollywood's inequalities for black women, where she advocated fiercely for change, standing firm despite pushback. In 2025, she shared details of a terrible car accident that required an arm sling, highlighting her vulnerability and quick recovery, which she attributed to her inner strength and support system. Her community involvement radiates through the Diva Foundation, established in 1990 to combat HIV/AIDS, particularly in black communities. By 2026, its annual Divas Simply Singing events had raised millions, featuring star-studded performances and awareness campaigns. Sheryl's dedication earned her humanitarian accolades, including a BET honor in 2025 for her advocacy. Rooted in her Jamaican heritage and influenced by her parents' values, this work reflects her cultural pride and commitment to giving back. "Service mirrors the resilience I bring to my roles," she reflects, linking her personal ethos to on-screen portrayals of strong, compassionate women. This authentic tapestry of relationships, challenges, and contributions makes Sheryl profoundly relatable. Her life exemplifies balancing vulnerability with fortitude, inspiring others to embrace unconventional paths to fulfillment while staying true to one's roots and purpose. Through it all, her heartfelt approach underscores the depth behind her celebrated persona. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Sheryl Lee Ralph's incredible lifestyle, hit that like button, subscribe to the Celeb Insider for more exclusive tours and stories, and check out our other videos on Hollywood icons.